What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love. Not more noise, not more opinions, not more division, not more sports, not more religion, not more politics, not more entertainment, not more social media, and not more AI. Just love. Friends, David Gregory here, and last week I was reminded of how bad the world, me, my friends, my family, my colleagues, my coworkers, everyone in my circle, what we all need is love. I had the distinct honor of getting invited to a wedding, and I got to share that it was on a Thursday. Who has a wedding on a Thursday? My wife had told me, hey, I just want to give you a heads up. This wedding will be very different. It was, and refreshingly so. So we show up at the wedding, and, have you ever walked into something and you're like, oh, this is different? Well, that's what I experienced when I walked into this wedding, and it was outdoors. It was a little chilly. And what I was anticipating was some unique people that wanted to do something different. And it would be an experience that I'd be like, oh, that was cool. And I would head home. What I experienced was much, much deeper than that. So everything that was done in that wedding was with so much intention. And I was struck by not one single thing that I can think of in that wedding was traditional or check the box. I mean, other than the fact that there was a bride and a groom, I can't think of another single thing that was what you would expect at a traditional wedding, or at least the weddings that I've been to. So one of the cool things is they kicked the wedding off by saying, hey, today is special. We're going to take lots of pictures, and we just want you to be fully present and just enjoy this moment with us. I was struck by that. How just authentic and bold to say, hey, we want to share this moment with you. Give us the gift of your presence. That right there is just a genuine love when you give someone your full presence. So I love that they asked for that. And then following that was just so many moving moments with intention and love. I'll share that one of the moments that just moved me beyond words, two that come to mind. But the first one was I could not stop watching the groom as the bride was walking down to meet him. The look on his face, the expressions, you could tell he was fighting his emotions. And who doesn't want to feel that? That's what I kept thinking as I watched him welcome her as she's walking down the aisle, and the pure joy and love expressed on his face just connected with me at a place. And listen, friends, I wear my heart on my sleeve unapologetically, but I was moved. I mean, my friend up there could barely control his emotions, and the smile of genuine, authentic affection and love was more than I could almost handle. I kept telling my wife, Nikki, that I need to go to the car. My emotions were just watching this guy experience that genuine love and the power of when that love is so authentic and you just express it and you're not worried about what anybody thinks or says. You're just enjoying that feeling of love. The second thing was they shared their love story. There were so many unique things that were moving. And one was they shared their love story in that they told how they fell in love. And the bride mentioned that one of her things was they met online, and in their first conversation, she said something about, what's the most challenging thing about dating you? What should I know? And he shared, well, I'm on the spectrum, and that makes relationships for me hard. I really struggle. When she said that, I couldn't help but understand that look that I had watched earlier, that expression on his face of pure love and joy and affection. You know why he was feeling that? Because she loved him unconditionally. She accepted him for who he was. And she even said in their love story, I don't want to change you. I love you for the quirkiness that you are. I cherish these characteristics about you. And the ones that are goofy and different, I accept them and love them and embrace them. Whoa. The power of that's what we all want to feel. I had watched him earlier, watching the look on his face as she walked down the aisle. And in that moment, I kept thinking, man, we all want to feel that. We want every human on earth is born that wanting to be loved, wanting to be accepted, wanting to be heard, and wanting to feel that sense of love. And I watched it just genuine love. And the reason why it all made sense was she just loved him and accepted him for who he was. Wow. I got to say, I left that ceremony moved, inspired, compelled, and fully aware of the power of what happens when we show love. I got to witness it firsthand. Alec and Bianca, I'll be forever grateful that I got to see that up close and in person. And you know what? I'm super glad that they didn't do anything by the book and that they did everything with intention to show love. Friends, love isn't something that we find. Love is something we choose. Every single day in the way we speak, the way we listen, the way we show up. Love isn't a resource that depletes. That's the best part. You can give as much love as you possibly can. And guess what, my friends? You will never, ever, ever run out. Wish money was that way, but yet we still keep chasing it. You give it, and somehow the more love you give, the more you walk away with it. Go do that math. It doesn't even make sense. Why would we not show up with more love and give more love? Because the more we give, the more we receive. And maybe that's the secret that the world has forgotten. Love doesn't cost us anything, but withholding it, not giving it, that costs us everything. Challenge, my friends, here's the challenge. My challenge for you today is show up with love. In the conversation that frustrates you, in the moment that you feel unseen, and in the space that it feels divided. Be the one who gives it first. That's my challenge. In those scenarios I just described, don't wait for love. Be the one to give it first. Be the one who doesn't wait for permission, who doesn't wait for the apology, doesn't wait for the other person to take the first step. Because, friends, wow, what the world needs now is love. It starts with you. It starts with me. Let's live like it. Let's go flood the world with love. Let's go.